Previously on Gaia's Melody 2, we ditched the meeting to do a side quest in Flame and the Fallacy Backwoods, where Merrick revealed that Akira, Tadase, and Tera somehow got infected by darkness. We also killed a giant RTB fairy boss in order to stop the monster activity in Flame, but now the forest is frozen in time. After continuing with the main plot, we gained access to the airship, which the party plans to take to Teralolz. Are we ready to go? Change party. But I can't swap out Akira even though she's kind of over-leveled. Yeah, this is a flaw that they did not fix from the previous game. Definitely kicking Zephyr out because I need to make things a little more balanced. But Tadase has to stay in because he has the worst experience rate. What the heck? Why does Nikki have more hit points than Tara? Okay, I think I'll just put in Tara for now. Did Tara always have such low hit points? This is so weird. Why is her MP so high and her hit points so low? I thought she was a fighter type. Okay. Hi, Oko. Thank you for acknowledging me. Yes, let's get on to the story. Or should I change it to only the Teralolz team? Then again, Anako could be important too. Let's go. Oh no, I can actually fly around. I can also use page up in order to enter the airship, and probably swap out again. How's Tadase doing? I'm fine, Dad. I told you I'd be back, didn't I? I see, so your mission in America is complete. Are you going to be sticking around for a while? Har, my boy's on a mission. Don't worry, I understand. You go ahead and look after her. This isn't about her. Oh, my mistake. Har, you're definitely going for the betterment of the world, am I right, my boy? Right. Just do your best, and if it gets too rough, you can always come home. Yeah, we're going now. Ruler of Merrick. Hey boss, the project is going smoothly, but we'll probably need more magic. I don't suppose you'd be able to convince the artist to help. For something this colossal, we'll need all the help we can get. I just hope you know what you're doing. Also, don't worry, I'm keeping our little Cronan perfectly in line while you're away. Lady Isha, Merrick. So do we have to go back for a side quest? Alright, let's try to explore the canyon first. I have a feeling if I go here first, maybe there's some loot I can gain. I don't know. Why are we even allowed to go here right now? That's so weird. Is it overpowered right now? Or are the enemies here too strong for me? Let's test it out. How strong are they on the current difficulty? What? They're so corrupted looking. Yeah, they are way too strong, even on the lowest difficulty, but it gives so much experience. Yeah, they're way too... If this was normal mode, they'd be killing me, huh? Oh wow, they actually give a lot of experience. Even Tadase leveled up a ton from that one. I see, this is like a power grinding spot. I'll keep this in mind. If I power grind here on easy mode, I can easily catch everyone up to the story if necessary. Even if I were to neglect them for a long period of time. Yeah, so keep this in mind. This is Grinding Island. Hey, the place isn't flooded anymore. We could actually rebuild this entire place. We're really here. All of the waterfalls are gone. Akira, do you know what the waterfalls were? They covered the town, so it was hidden from the outside. They were put in place by magic, or so the elder told me. The day Teralolz was attacked, the barrier around this village faded. Something still seems off, though. I can't sense any presences here. I wonder who could have been strong enough to break through a barrier like that. I know Mirik attacked us, but... And Zephyr supposedly okayed it while also wanting Kari to protect Akira. Too many contradictions here. Outside forces would have been unable to penetrate a barrier like that. I've only heard about it, but given the damage here, I'd say it's the case. Cat, watch what you say. My apologies, but without my master present, I feel no need to keep secrets. Wait, you mean to say that the barrier around town was broken from the inside? But who could have... You think I did it? Wait, can't you remember? She didn't know anything about magic back then. She only knew how to use her knife. There's no way she could have done it. That's right, she used to be pathetic back then. I mean, heck, I was stronger than her. I'm going to go look around. It's been so long since we've been here. Me too. Heh. Alright, we should all keep our eyes out for anything suspicious. Zephyr, did they split the entire party on me? Yes, what's wrong? What's wrong? You look troubled. You've never been here before, right? Then I'll show you around. Even though it doesn't look like much is left. So come with me. Huh? Why is this a thing? I mean, go with her? I guess? Not like my choices really matter, do they? You really want me to? Well, yeah, I wouldn't have asked otherwise. I mean, it'd be kind of rude to refuse her. Then, alright. I guess it's alright, if you show me where you grew up. Of course it is. Come on. I don't know. A lot of the games, the game always throws illusions of choice at me that don't really matter in the end. Even that side quest in Flame might have not even really mattered in the long run. I'm not sure. Where the hell did Tadase live again? He lived in an item shop, I believe. Is he like Akira's next door neighbor or something? I don't remember. This is where it all started for me. So this is where the two of you met. That's right, the village was in complete chaos. Fire spread everywhere. Monsters were attacking us, but they said a girl was trapped up here. So like a knight in shining pink caprice, she came to my rescue. And we've been friends ever since. I'm glad that went well in the end. By the way, Kari, must have been Mirik who sent you here, right? Then why did you side with us anyway? Well, that's because I was told to. At least at first, but then I wanted to be better friends and made sure I was helping you. Your helping was very inconvenient, though I should properly thank you for looking after her. You know, given how much this town is made of wood, and given how much on fire it was, I'm really impressed nothing is completely burnt to a crisp. I've sort of just learned not to question it. Hey, old man! What? Why is there someone still... No, it's a flashback. It's some other old man. I'm not old and I'm certainly not deaf. Stop being so noisy. I haven't slept in 3 days, you know? Is that Sir Michael the pizza guy, or is it some other guy? Well, that's not our fault. Alright, so what brings you kids here? We were wondering if you knew where the caves behind the waterfalls go. The caves? You kids know you're not to go near them. How did you even find them? Akira thought she saw something and ran to the waterfall. It's all her fault. I'm telling you, there was really something there. Now listen here, you kids stay away from those. Places like that aren't meant for children. Oh, you're as bad as Echo. We're sorry. Alright. We use the caves to travel around the nearby villages undetected, but they're full of scary, dangerous monsters, so do not, under any circumstances, play there. Do you hear me? We hear you. Come on, guys, we've got an adventure on our hands. But Akira, we said we wouldn't. Why did the chest disappear? Oh, never mind, it's right there. An old man called Michael used to live here. He was always reading and taking notes on things. I'm not sure he ever slept. I wasn't aware there was such an avid researcher here. I wonder if he's still around. With any luck, he took my advice and is exploring the world as we speak. Potion. Man called Agares. Wait, why does he know about Agares? Gatekeepers. Things are severely different on this side. I've not heard... head or height of that monster, and this Agaray's character seems much more worrisome. Wait, Michael was from the other side, really? I have noticed several familiar faces, but not him. Where could he be hiding? The only country I have yet to check is Mirik. Could that be Command Central in this realm? The man called Agarays. It looks as though the man control is not who I expected. A man by the name of Agarays is trying to control the gate. I've never seen him before in the outer realm. Who could he be, I wonder? If I could go back and find out, maybe I could do something to save both worlds. Wait, there might be an Agarays on Earth trying to screw things over. Oh no. Alas, fate is never that kind to me. I shall have to wait and see. In this world of magic, anything seems possible. I wonder if I will once again be able to return home. Do I even want to? Short story written by Akira. Wait, why do you have a short story here? Looks like Michael kept something at your scribble when I was little. Are you sure you really want to read it? Definitely. An amazing short story by Akira. One day there was a girl. She had an amazing big sister who always looked after her, and amazing friends who always played with her. They had lots of fun together. They would go adventuring in the caves and play in the water, and fall over and get soaked and get in trouble. But that was all okay, because it was amazing, but there was something not right, something wrong. The girl would dream strange things sometimes. Off a fire, and another girl she didn't know. It scared her a lot. When she told her amazing big sister about it, she got upset, and the girl wasn't sure why. The girl felt like she was forgetting something very important, and if she tried to remember it, she would feel like she was forgetting something even more important. But the girl was strong, so she kept smiling and having fun with everybody else. She still worried about it a whole lot, but if her amazing sister didn't know all the answers, then it was okay. Because as long as she has her amazing sister and bestest friends, then she'll be fine. Nothing can stop her. By the great Akira. Akira, your rank was, Kemoneko Law, Michael. Kemoneko Law, I met the King of Eon today. What truly surprised me was his son. No, more accurately, accompanying him was a young boy. He was a cat. Ears and a tail, everything. I inquired about it further and found out that Kemonekos are a race somewhat akin to slaves. No, that's not quite right. More similar to maids or the like. The Kemoneko became servants to their masters when the master saves their life. As a sort of thank you of respect, they then dedicated their entire lives to assisting their newfound masters. Like house elves? I asked the cat boy if he ever thought of leaving the service of the prince. His reply was shocking. He told me he would never think of doing such a thing, that doing so would be disgraceful. Apparently, going against orders or thinking about leaving their masters is a big no subject for them. He told me he never even considered it. But what about the ones unlucky enough to have Agarays as a master? The Gate, How It Works by Tera, written by Michael. The Gate, How It Works by Tera. One thing is certain, the Gate connects both worlds. A gate exists both in this world and in the other. While the other world isn't entirely devoid of magic, it's not nearly as abundant. Those who gain such powers are outcast, shunned, thought of as weird, or sometimes even killed for their powers. Witch hunts. The commanders in the other world have been running around circles up till now trying to figure out how to activate the darn thing. After some snooping, I found that activating the gate requires something very special. To answer that, I'll have to go back further in history, though. Read more. There used to be just one single world, containing both mages and normals. This brought upon chaos, and soon the angels and demons had to intervene. Fighting amongst each other, both sides were nearly wiped out, leaving but a single demon and an angel alive. The two decided it was best to separate the beings of the world, until such a time where they could live in harmony. The angel created 3 dimensions, this magic world, the mundane world, and the goddess realm. Sending each person their desired world, the angel split her soul into 3. Myth says the soul was sent to both worlds, and in an undefined amount of years, when the worlds were ready to be judged, she would reincarnate inside a girl, only being able to view the world and determine its fate. The third part of the soul would remain in the empty goddess dimension, awaiting the day her other souls awaken. Read more. I've come to realize that the gate was never meant to be opened again. Though the angel was to be revived in a sense, she would be merely a spectator, silently watching over the world. Then why did she attack us as the final boss? But those who tamper with such things can only end in sorrow. Only an angel's magic would be able to open the gate. A melodic magic none can replicate. The gate could never have been opened in the other world, but those in this world broke the rules, trying to extract the angel, ruining that poor girl's life. All for what? To prove something? Agarays, what is it for? The Goddess Dimension. Yes, let's see. The Goddess Dimension. It is said it's the place where the only living fragment of the last angel resides, so one day return to this world and judge it. But we beat her up, so will she even be able to judge the world at all? Will she automatically give us an F? The world was solely created by the angel for the angel, to be alone for eternity. I wonder what it must be like. Would it be a heaven filled with the angel's lost loved ones, or a hell full of her fears? Sounds like hell because of all the enemies roaming about. Divergence in History, Volume 4. Written by Michael. Yes. Divergence in History, Volume 4. Oh boy, this one's a doozy. Seems the angel had given each person's soul a chance to live however they wish. The stream of souls is recycled between the two worlds. No, that's not right. Their lives may be different, but each soul seems to be placed in both worlds. Inevitably sharing similar experiences, friends, lovers. However, it seems death does not factor into one soul. It met people here whom I know for certain have perished in the other world. So there could still be a living Agares. However, I've yet to find another me walking around. I wonder what became of the me here. I think he was running the pizza place, that's what. Was there one, or had he just not realized his passion for research and writing, and is doing something completely different with his life? Perhaps he was transported to the other world, as I was placed in this one. I think I'd like to meet him one day. He turned into a cute girl while fighting us in the pizza place. It's amazing, there are documents here from all around the entire world. Whomever these belong to must have traveled quite a lot in their time. An old man named Michael used to live here. He used to say strange things sometimes, but he was kind. This Michael must have been a very remarkable person, but haven't I heard of him before? The only Michael I know is that crazy man who keeps opening pizza stores. I heard he's going to start a burger chain next. He certainly gets around, don't you think? Indeed, I wonder if there's any relation between the two Michaels. Dunno, it was so long ago I barely remember what he looks like. I wonder if he's still around. It doesn't look like it's just from this world. So I do acknowledge that the two Michaels might be connected, huh? Well, what do you mean? The history between these books is completely different. For example, in this one, everything after the mythical era is wrong. Fascinating, let me see. Let's see. I may have to reload and get to Dase's art, though, if this advances the story too much. Take a look into this one, too. Yeah, some of the names are the same, but it's truly completely different. The events, places, it's all like the history written in the books was altered. I agree, whoever this Michael character was must have somehow gotten these from that other world we visited. Some of these were even written by him. And here I was thinking you two didn't get along. You really like books, don't you? Akira, in your whole time living here, didn't you ever read any of these? Seriously, you could have been caught up on all plot details if you did that. They kind of had a lot of words, so, I take it books aren't your favorite thing in the world. They hurt my head. But I like the stories in them. Miss Akira, I'm sorry, but you really must read more. The information in these. I think it's fine. Let me guess. Echo used to read you stories, right? How do you know that? Just a hunch. We should probably get going. Otherwise we'll get stuck here for 3 days with no sleep. I'm going to stay here and do more research. Please do go on ahead. According to these, when the world was first split, the gods causing it. That's all I can read. The rest got scribbled out. Huh. Okay, wait. Yes, this is his place. The item shop. For some reason, it doesn't have the item shop sign on it anymore. Did it get washed off, or was it never there in the first place? If it isn't little Akira. Hello, Bard. Tera told me to come get Tadase. Is he still here? Of course he is, but he said he was feeling a bit under the weather today. Oh, that's not good. I was told to get him. What do I do now? Oh. Aha, I thought you were hiding back there. Make sure you get better real fast so you can come play with us again, okay? I can't hear you when you talk all quiet like that, Tadase. Well, I'll stop by later, okay? Bye. Wait, I want to come too. Really? That's great. Y'all better hurry up then, kid, before you start feeling sick again, haha. Come on, let's hurry to the clubhouse. Yeah. Potion. Steel spear? A picture of a man and a baby girl underneath a pillow. Wait, what would I talk to Tadase first? Akira, why are you here? Why? That's obvious, isn't it? I'm showing Zephyr around. What else will I be doing? Hey, what are you holding? Holding what? I'm not holding anything. Tadase, where are you hiding? Tadase, show me. It's nothing, no. Come on, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Not happening. Not sure I should be watching this, though it kind of irks me that they're so playful together. I got it, now let's see. Chibi's at play. Huh? It's from when we were kids. Don't make fun of me. I didn't even know you had this. You should have shown me sooner. Well, it was important to me. I needed to come back and get it. Anyway, mind if I come with you guys? Sure you can. It's not like I could stop you. If you want to come, come. Wait, is this going to be important to... assembling my party members like this? Exactly. Heh, heh. You seem somewhat annoyed, Blondie. Anything the matter? Are you two coming, or am I just leaving you here to do whatever it is you guys do when girls aren't around? On my way. I'm coming. Reluctantly. Oh boy. A love triangle, huh? Smells like musty old bed. Ew. Take it? Photo was found. Wait, why isn't this added to the art collection? Picture of a man, girl, and a baby. I should probably save Akira's house for last. You used to live here, Akira. Yeah, Tadase, Tara, Kachi, and I all did. Was there anybody else? Sure, loads of people. She wants you to say Echo's name. May I come with you? Sure you can. Is there any penalty to bringing everyone? You might said no, you still tag along, right? Correct. Then come on. Curry told me to be quiet and wait here and not move. And so I'm being quiet, staying here and not moving. What more does that girl want from me? So this is where you live. Home sweet home. It's kind of small, don't you think? But it's only me here. If it were any bigger, it'd be too big. You live here all alone? Hold on, didn't you... Was this a secret passage or not? I don't remember. My mom died while we were traveling here, and I never knew my dad, so that's why I'm here all by myself. I'm not lonely or anything, though. I sometimes play with Tera, and that Tadase kid. He's usually around too, and now you're here, we'll get to play too. That's it. This place is perfect. Perfect? How so? For a club, of course. Let's get Tera and Tadase too. Oh, this is before they built the club. All the infrastructure for it. We'll get Tera to be our leader, and Tadase can ask his dad to get us the stuff we'll need to fix this place. Doesn't that sound fun, Kachi? Hey, wait, Akira, but this is my house. I can't. Come on, you want to play with everyone, don't you? You're one of the few people I know here, so please, let's make friends with everyone, okay? Okay, I guess we can ask Tera and Tadase. Okay, come on, huh? Aki. This was our club room. You were in a club? That's right, me, Kashi, Tera, and Tadase. We sometimes got in trouble, and we liked to play pranks on people, but mostly it was just harmless fun. Going on adventures is something we did a lot. Always the adventurer, aren't you? Huh. I guess so. Man, this place brings back memories. This is where we first formed our club. Where you formed our club. I guess I've always been a little pushy after all. You're telling me. I wonder if the basement caved in. I'm just impressed this held up as long as it has. Not bad for a couple of 10-year-olds. If you're tired, why don't you take a quick rest, huh? No. I'm guessing that advances the story. Kachi said she used to live here. She also said I could find the secret entrance to the real clubhouse. She'd give me a cookie. Unfortunately, secret finding is more Miki's specialty. No, nothing happened. What do you mean? It's stuck or something. I wonder if anyone else would have better luck with it. Stand aside, Akira, so I was supposed to recruit you. Let a man handle this. A man? Where? All I see are a couple of shy little boys. Yeah. Watch how it's done. You might learn a thing or two. Hey, what the? It's not budging an inch. Why? Impressive, Tadase. Your usefulness is intriguing. Like, I'd like to see you do it. Oh, hell no, I'm not gonna risk breaking it. Uh-huh. Guys? It's open. How'd you do it? Wow, Annika, that was amazing. I didn't really do anything. Was it some kind of magic seal? See, it was me the whole time. I loosened it. Amazing, Tadase. Let's check it out, okay? It might be dangerous. Be careful. Enemies down there? So I was supposed to recruit those two here in order to get inside. What? Oh no, I don't think I want to be here yet. If I follow this path... Are there enemies down here? I cannot navigate at all. Oh, it's just... Okay, I'm not actually stuck there. It's so weird, that door. I guess it's like a... That's just a weird way of entering and leaving a clubhouse, though. Seems kind of inefficient and painful if you don't succeed in the landing. Hey Akira, what's this building? I used to hear people say that it's haunted. It was a little schoolroom, but strange things started happening, so I boarded it up. Echo always warned me not to go in there. Actually, the day before I left here, I could have swore I saw someone moving inside of it. It wasn't a ghost, right? You're afraid of ghosts? Not at all, really. Well, just the spooky ones, but they aren't really real, right? Like, ghosts really aren't real, right? Sure, I better not tell her about the haunted ship we have been on. I think your village is nice. I used to hear stories of Teralolz, but I've never been here before. Everything seems like it advances a story. Problem is, we don't have story markers or anything. They used to say this place was haunted. I wonder if it's true. Haunted? I doubt that. Do not tamper with those of the undead. They are scary and take over ships. Yes, ma'am? I haven't been inside since it was sealed off. I wonder what's in here. It's locked. It has a key slot. Didn't Echo have a key that would fit this? So I have to look around in order to... I have to come back here later. Okay. Abandoned for now. Bio card for Tera. Why is this here? They made these cards after the first game. Someone must have snuck in here somehow. Tera's diary? A precious journal belonging to Tera. Can I actually read it from the menu, or is it just a key item? What? Holy moly! It's a freaking novel! She lived in Tera, a village hidden away in the mountain of waterfalls in every direction. Tera? My village is a small secluded town called Tera. It's a village hidden away by mountains of waterfalls in every direction. My mother and father had left our village when I was young and put me in care of our elder. This was a similar case to many of the other citizens living there. There were a lot of people, and they were from many different places. Of course, at the time I didn't know how odd that was. I grew up around a great variety of races and types of people, so I never imagined that people could live alone. Despite this, I never had many friends. Mostly our children in the village were either far too young or too old for me to get along with. Until one day, I was teaching the younger kids swordplay, and we were shocked by our routine by the sound of an explosion. The others hurried to their houses and went to find the elder. I ran to our home. I could hear the adults talking. I hid behind the elder. Apparently, there was a series of attacks on the village I'd never heard of by some people called Mirik. They mobilized and decided it was best to move out and scout for survivors. In Tera, it was the only way in or out of the village. The only way in or out of the village is by breaking the magical barrier surrounding us and taking a boat through the waterfalls. I tried calling out to the elder, but he just shouted for me to go hide in the house. I wanted to do something. I really wanted to help, but I couldn't do anything. I didn't understand what was going on. I mean, I was only maybe 6 at the time. It was sad, but I ended up falling asleep. When I came to, the elder was back and was talking to an old man. The name of his man was Bar, and the village he lived in was attacked by an Aeon flagship. I couldn't comprehend what that meant, but he was saying, or what he was saying, but I didn't notice the small emerald-haired boy that was sleeping next to him. Within the following weeks, the elder and the rest of the town constructed a new house for the two to live in. They had been staying with the elder and I until then. I got to know him very well in this time. However, the boy had never once spoken to me. His father, Bar, had worked as a merchant in his village. The boy's name, from what I was told, was Tadase, meaning to correct. He was around my age. He hadn't talked with anyone from the village, so I assumed he became mute due to past events. Despite this, I hang around with him and talk to him. Luckily, he didn't seem to mind. A few months had passed. He and his father seemed to have settled into this close village nicely. So Tadase saw and talked. Bar set up a small shop at the edge of the land and started leaving the village on occasion to restock supplies. Until he came, we always had to find our own food and make our own supplies and clothes. Everyone always looked forward to his trips to and from our village. The thought of getting to experience new things was exciting. At home in Tera, everything was going great. However, in the outside world, we'd gotten wind of horrible plans and terrible things happening in towns around the world. I was always allowed to attend the elders' meetings with the adults, but I didn't always understand them, but this is what I did understand. A city called Eon had formed an alliance of some sort of a kingdom called Myrick. They were conducting experiments on people, robots, and animals. They were attacking villages and destroying things. There was more to it than that, but I couldn't comprehend what it meant. While this was going on, one day a lone village girl showed up in the village. It may come without saying, but we were all very surprised. Firstly, the only way someone would be able to enter our village is by breaking the barrier and wading through an extreme amount of water. Secondly, the girl who discovered us was small, no older than me. Moreover, she was covered in scratches. Her clothes were torn up and she looked utterly exhausted. The elder immediately took her in. She was running a fever for several days and wasn't conscious at all. It was bad. We didn't think she'd pull through it. Even Bar went to the faraway cities to get some medicine for her. Despite being on the verge of death, it seemed that all her external wounds had completely healed up. I noticed this while tending to her injuries. I also noticed something else. She had a funny-looking nose, pointy ears, and a tail. Wait, Kachi? Tadase seemed as curious about this girl as I was. This sort of thing doesn't happen often, so I suppose it goes without saying. He still wasn't talking, but he would help me prepare medicine and food for her. I had asked the elder where he thought she was from. He said, judging from her tail and features, she was a kitsune. He said they were praised for her magical talents, which explained how she managed to get through the barrier. He thought it was strange she came here all by herself, but he wouldn't tell me anything else. To everyone's surprise, the girl awoke. She still wasn't feeling well, so the medics in our village looked after her for the most part. I was standing outside the door. I sent Tadase away to go get medicine, but I hadn't actually had the chance to talk with this kitsune girl, so I was hesitant to proceed. She called out to me, telling me it was okay to come in. I walked in with caution, but she seemed quite friendly. She started our conversation with, "Hi, I'm Kachi. They told me you were looking after me all this time, so I guess I should say thank you." The two of us chatted a bit. Tadase should have been back by now, but I think he heard us talking and decided to stay outside. The kitsune named Kachi, despite her apparent cheerful attitude, seemed like she was trying to suppress something very sad. I asked her specifically where her family was. There were tears in her eyes, but she didn't sound like she was crying. She explained that her mom brought her here. Her mother told her that Tera was the place her father used to live, and it's a haven where anyone would be accepted no matter what. I asked her why her mom had sent her here, hesitantly of course. She really sounded like she was crying now. From what I could make out, she wasn't pure, by which she meant she wasn't a pure-blooded kitsune, and had been banished, along with her mother, from a village called Magic. Her mother had fallen in love with a human. When this girl was born, she was found out and forced to leave with her infant child. She died in the wilderness, and Kachi found her way here, by her mother's directions. After that outburst, she passed out. Tadase came in, and together we sat next to her until she woke up again. Because of the amount of attacks there have been on the nearby towns lately, our villagers came together and started building new houses. We have been sending people to scout areas that were recently been under attack to search for survivors. The elder could tell that things were obviously unbalanced in the world. This was a dangerous act. Our village has been hidden away for many decades, with only a few survivors knowing about it, and even fewer knowing how to find it. Apparently, if you were to fly over us with an airship, we would appear completely invisible. The kitsune named Kachi told us to keep her kitsune heritage a secret from those who didn't already know. She had her tail around her waist and parted her hair over her ears. She said she didn't want to be a bar to us, so despite my pushing this for her to live with us, she moved into a tiny house living all by herself. She obviously couldn't cook, so we convinced her to at least eat with us. She seemed to make it her personal goal to get Tadase talking again. Our lives continued this way for what seemed like a very long time. Kachi would talk to Tadase and me normally, but she still wouldn't tell us when she was lonely or sad. She never mentioned that incident again. As for Tadase, he still wasn't talking. He didn't seem to get along with anyone, even Kachi and I. It wasn't that he hated us, but he never tried to initiate anything. To think at this point, I thought we were friends. However, in a short time, our lives would change far more than they even had already. I would later find out the other side of the story, but for now, all I knew is that one evening, a nearby forest caught fire. Several days earlier, a strange woman came to our village. She was very kind and loving. She managed to catch Tadase's attention, and even made Kachi fluster. As for myself, she praised me for my skills in fighting. The other said she was an old friend, and he needed to talk to her in private. Of course I was eavesdropping, but they were talking so silently I couldn't even make out what they were saying. I hid behind the door as I always seemed to, until they came out of the room. She smiled at Tadase and Kachi, who had been sitting by the table waiting, and as quickly as she had come, left in the shining beam of light. The elder, who was still standing in the doorway, looked sincerely sad. This has only happened days before. The fire reached such lengths that the elder had sent a small team to check it out. It was dangerous to send so many people to such a close area. Kachi and I felt horrible. We wanted nothing more than to help them, but we wouldn't say it to each other. Tadase, who also seemed like he wanted to help, sat with us, watching the adults leave. Without speaking of one another, we decided to follow after them. Tadase ran off first, and I followed. Kachi came behind us, and probably wanted to leave from the beginning and was scared at how we'd react. This was the first time we'd all left the village since we'd gotten here. It was all a haze of red and smoke. The trees were barely visible. We decided to navigate through a river we had found. Following it like a trail, we came across some blurry figures. I couldn't keep up what was happening, but we started screaming something like, "Help, we found survivors." It would sound like more like gibberish, I'm sure. None of the adults were around, so we all went to find them. It didn't take us long. The elder was furious with us, but we still managed to tell them about the people we'd seen. At the moment, Tadase, who hadn't talked until now, shouted and pointed at two people-like shapes. They were heading towards us. There was a taller girl who seemed to be barely hanging on to a smaller girl. The small girl looked to be unconscious, and the taller girl looked like she was about to give out. The adults rushed Kachi, Tadase, and I away from the scene. The elder took the smaller girl, but the taller girl refused help, though she seemed to collapse soon after. We both had tears in our eyes. The sound of an airship could be heard overhead. I assumed the adults put the fires out, but I wasn't concerned with it at the time. It was late, probably almost morning. I remember everyone coming into my house. That is, the elder's house. Tadase and Kachi fell asleep by the table on the floor. I put blankets on them and went to my reserved seat outside the guest room door. I think some of the medics took a look at the girls, but decided they were okay for now and left. I sneaked open the door a teeny bit and peered through. The smaller girl, clothed in bloody and dirty dress, was unconscious and laying on a futon. The taller girl sat on her knees, awake and staring at the elder. There was tension in the air, and they were both very serious. The elder asked her, "Are you the daughter of Shizuka?" I'd heard that name before, but at the moment I couldn't recall it. The taller girl's response was, "Yes, my name is Echo." The elder continued with, "And that girl is your younger sister." The girl's eyes were full of tears now. They appeared instantly. "She's my sister." Her tears streaked down her face the entire time, but she never stuttered. She lost her memory in the fall. She doesn't remember anything. The elder replied, almost sternly, "I see. I'm terribly sorry. And what is her name?" The girl looked at the tiny sleeping figure lying next to her. She glanced at a ribbon the small girl was desperately holding onto. Her eyes seemed to transmute themselves into an entirely different shape. In them, they reflected what looked like hatred. She clutched the ribbon for dear life, inhaled. She let it go and stared up at the elder. "Her name is Akira. She's my precious little sister. Please make sure she's okay." Her eyes now looked completely full of concern and what looked like happiness or hope, but they continued talking for some time. I had already fallen asleep. I woke up to find a blanket covering me, still lying pressed against the door. I rose too fast and ended up falling down, grabbing at the wall to stay level. I looked over at the table. Tadase was still sleeping, but Kachi was gone. I once again peered into the two girls' room. They were spaced very far apart from each other, but they were sleeping fast. While scoping out the sleeping figures, I decided to see if the elder was up. I was told by an adult that he and several others had left to go search for any other survivors. From what I could tell, there was some kind of explosion from an airship, and the passengers all fell to the ground. I went to my room and found Kachi rummaging through my clothes. I asked her comically if she was a thief and what she was doing. She said she was awake when the elder had left, and he'd asked her to get some clothes for the two girls. A nurse stood and helped too. Kachi had only 2 pairs of clothes, and all mine were quite a bit big for her. I was rather tall after all. We ended up deciding on a pair of blue overall and a red undershirt, a long pink skirt with a bow on it, and a white school uniform top. Things I hadn't worn in years. We came to the room where the girls were sleeping, but didn't go in. Kachi and I stood cautiously at the door. We had no idea what to expect, and at the time I didn't remember what I heard the previous night. The smaller girl yawned and sat up. We took this opportunity to walk into the room and introduce ourselves. I didn't realize before, but the small bloods were dominant inside the room. The small girl's dress was torn up and had a significant amount of blood on it. I introduced myself. "Hi, my name is Tera. Welcome to Tera Village. How are you feeling? Do you hurt at all?" Kachi stood behind me, shy and nervous. "Hey, I'm Kachi." She looked at me, but said nothing. "Maybe we should wake this girl up too. She's your sister, right?" I started taking the blanket that covered off the blanket that covered the taller girl, and noticed that she wasn't wearing clothes. She probably took them off before sleeping. They were lying next to her, covered in blood as well. "Wait, don't do that," the small girl shouted. She was crying. She was angry. She protected me. "Can you let her rest a bit longer?" the small girl asked. She was completely sincere. Kachi looked at me in confusion. I looked back. "All right. Anyway, first we should get you cleaned up." Is that right? I sent Kachi to retrieve some of the clean towels for the two. Trying to air out the room, I also got rid of their red stained clothes. When Kachi returned, I put the towel around the small girl and helped her up. "By the way, what's your name?" Kachi asked excitedly. The small girl was silent. She acted as though she was trying to solve a problem on a math test. "Oh, it's Akira. That's my name." The little Akira girl announces with the help of Kachi encouraging her. Akira meaning bright. I took this as a chance to ask her, "So that girl, is she your big sister? What's her name?" She gazed at the sleeping sister intently. "I can't remember, but I can't." "It's okay. We'll worry about it after we get washed up, right?" Kachi replied cheerfully. I checked to see Tadase still asleep. I really didn't want to leave the other girl all alone, so I told Kachi to look after her, and to come get me if she woke up. I took Akira to the clear springs outside of my house, but still inside my yard. I started watching her, but suddenly noticed something strange. She had a tail. It wasn't like Kachi's either. It was not like any other race I'd seen. It looked just like a monkey tail. Because of my confusion, she stopped and asked, is something weird? The girl lost her memories. Did she know she had a tail? Did she know it's odd to have one like that? Nothing's wrong. I've just never seen a tail like yours. Confused, she looked behind her. Oh, look at that. I do have a tail. Neat. She seemed happy with herself. I finished cleaning her up, and we head back to where her sister was sleeping. I'd forgotten her clothes back to the room, so I heard her walk in a towel. As I opened the door, I noticed Akira was looking at something. Tadase, who had probably just woken up, was staring at her half-toweled body, blushing. I yelled at him to shut his eyes. He tends to look away, but that doesn't. Ugh, boys! I dragged Akira back to the room with me. What's with him? She asked innocently. Clueless to boys, it seemed. I'll explain later, I responded, because this was getting awkward for me. Kachi was just watching us with a mischievous grin on her face. How's this one doing? Referring to the girl still sleeping, taller girl, as I looked through the bag of clothes we brought earlier. I cleaned her up a bit, but she's still sleeping. I see, I said as I cleaned their beds a bit. Akira fell back to sleep immediately upon laying down. I discussed with Kachi about Akira's tail, but she had no clue either. Later in the day, Elder came back. We talked with him a bit about the girls for a bit, neglecting to mention Akira's tail. Apparently, the older one's name is Echo, and her mother sent them here in the event something happened to her. He mentioned that her family had built a shrine here long ago. That's all he would tell us. That night, Kachi, Tadase, and I went to check on the two. Akira was gone, and Echo was sitting in the center of the room, expressionless. We ran up to her. What's wrong? Do you know where Akira went? We were very worried. Echo seemed to be in a trance. Even our words couldn't reach her. Kachi, check the south side of town. Tadase, check the north. I'll check in between. We got the Elder to send out a search squad. Before I left, by complete chance, I heard Echo mutter, "Did I make the right choice?" I didn't think much of it, and ran. I checked everywhere I could think, but we had no luck. Where could she have gone? Akira. Most of the town was sleeping. It was only Elder, Tadase, Kachi, and I searching now. Suddenly there was a bright flash of light. I looked into the sky. It was coming from the old shrine town that I hadn't ever been in. We all ran towards it, but for some reason it was now surrounded by a barrier. I didn't know if Akira was in there, but I walked through the barrier. Kachi did it first though. Tadase followed me. The other couldn't move through it. The space inside the barrier was very different. It was like pure energy flowing every which way. We went to the shrine. Akira, of course, was laying in the dead center. We surrounded her. Tadase took her in his arms. Kachi shouted her name. We could hear a sound around us. It was like the noise we were making had turned to a complete music. The strange light along with the song stopped, and Akira woke up. Footsteps sounded fiercely from behind us. It was Echo. She was holding a knife and facing us with a terrified look on her face. Oh no, was she trying to kill Akira? Akira looked over at her. Hey, she tried to remember her sister's name. Echo was taken aback. The little girl, Akira, grabbed onto Kachi and pulled herself up, trying her best to stay balanced. She screamed, Echo! Echo dropped her weapon and fell to her knees. Akira was scared that her sister was hurt and ran towards her. Echo, are you okay? Echo looked terrified of Akira. Akira fell to her knees, leveling herself next to her. Is it alright if I hug you? She asked cautiously, as if she was trying to keep together a showering plate. Akira slowly put her arms around Echo. Echo lunged herself into Akira's embrace and started crying. Akira then said this, I wish I could remember too, because then I could cry with you. When we got home, we ate. A lot. The girls hadn't eaten since they got here, and I didn't think they realized how hungry they'd been. Kachi laid out a lot of blankets by the table, and made us all sleep together. So we'd all wake up together to a new day. We passed out shortly after. The next day, we woke up to Echo making us breakfast. I didn't introduce myself yet. My name is Echo. I'm Akira's older sister. Thank you for yesterday. She spoke humbly, as if she had been preparing what she was going to say to us. I'm Tera. Pleased to meet you, and welcome to Tera. Oh, that's short for Teralolz, by the way. I hope we can become friends. Hey, my name's Kachi, and you don't need to thank us. It was a fun adventure. Akira looked at Tadase peculiarly. Oh, he doesn't talk. Akira made an unhappy face. We all head. Ahem, my name's Akira. I don't remember much, but I hope to be friends with you all. Now introduce yourself like that. Tadase looked at me and then Kachi uneasily. Akira looked at him. Well, what's your name? Tadase spoke, stumbling a bit, but saying his name was clearly, as if saying it's just for her. Kachi was freaking fall backwards amazed. I've been trying forever to get him to do that. Tadase, what a funny name. Alright, Kachi, Tadase, Tera, and my big sister Echo. Let's all be good friends, okay? She sounded like she was making sense. Only I didn't think she got what she was saying. She spun around to face Echo, eagerly awaiting her response. Yeah, Echo replies, somewhat unsure. After that night, Echo and Akira moved into their new house. They wanted all of us to stay together, so Akira suggested we make a club. We took over Kachi's house and used her earth magic to change the basement into an awesome clubhouse. The truth be told, we had a lot of help with it. Akira was amazed by Kachi's magic and asked Echo if she could do it too. That was the first time Echo forbade her from using magic. We'd often set up events for the other kids in the village, or help out the adults. We do lots of things to help out the town. Tadase was a frequent visitor to the clubhouse. Kashi was always there too, since it's her house. I'm pretty much moved in there as well. Akira spent more time there than at her own house, but Echo tended to stay away from her club. She did care for us and still helped us when we needed it. Remember the strange old shrine I mentioned? Akira and Echo visited it every morning. The weird light that illuminated Akira and everything around her that one night had only shown up one at a time. We were playing by a river and Akira fell in. We went to find her with Echo and it appeared again. It was the first time we'd ever seen Echo so angry. She even hit Akira. Of course we didn't understand anything back then. Akira also found a piano while looking for the old shrine. Her and Echo cleaned it up and now it's set up in their house. I guess playing it was the one thing she didn't forget about. She still has no memories, but she told Tadase, Kashi, and I that she sometimes has dreams about what could possibly be her past, but she couldn't make sense of them. Kashi and Tadase have a kind of brother-sister relationship, though Kashi seems somewhat jealous when Tadase is alone with Akira. As for Tadase, he appears to be in love with Akira. I can't tell yet where Akira has feelings for him or not, or if even she could distinguish what those feelings are. She confides much more in Akira and Kashi than in me. They're very close. Echo seems so much strained ever since Akira said she wanted to learn magic. Besides this, you can see that she deeply cares for her sister, and for all of us. As for me, I've given up my leadership position. I'll stick by my friends and protect them as much as I can. I'll follow them absolutely anywhere, even if that means someday the ending of my own life. Akira, please wake up. We'll all be waiting for you. I see. All the way to the coma. This used to be my house, though I ended up moving in with Kachi at the clubhouse once I got older. Of course, Akira and Tadase were always there too. You used to live here with the elder, right? Correct, he was my only living relative. I remember when I left, he was lonely, so a girl named Reina came and stayed with him sometimes. Her and her stupid axe. The bad ending axe. That old guy was always the strange one. To be honest, I came back here 4 years ago and left the diary behind. It's very embarrassing, so if you find it, please keep it so I never have to look at it again. What is that thing doing there? Is it blocking the path? It is. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to you. What's this guy doing down here? Is this what chaos is? Good thing I recruited everyone. Let's see. Monster Dex, Doom Lurker, Mental Break, Electric Pierce, stun him. Heal all spell. Whoa, that's got quite a lot of hit points. Did it get stunned for a turn? It didn't do anything. Power break to weaken you further. Celsius attack. Okay, we survived. Ally Rain Devotion Strike, huh? NTR Tadase would probably refer to it as NTR Strike. Okay, here, sir. Firestorm. That did nothing. Good thing I debuffed your stats first, or that would probably kill me. Yes, Zephyr is very top tier. Mystic Rod? How does something like that even get down here? Biocard Kachi, but I don't know where the key is. The key to that chest. Okay, this is the first meeting held in our new improved clubhouse. Way to state the obvious, heh. Akira told me to be a leader, so I have to say stuff like that, don't I? So what are we doing in this club? Anything we want, Tadase. So this is where you're all hiding. It's Echo, everyone scatter! Unless that is you want to join too. No, I didn't come here to join. Hey, how'd you get past my super secret hidden entrance lock? Honestly, Kachi, you'll have to try much harder than some tape to keep me out. Well, phooey on you. I don't have a problem with you all playing down here, but be careful, and if anything happens, let me know. Don't worry, Echo, I'll protect them. That's a good one, Akira, so you do have a sense of humor. Then I'll protect her. Oh, Doi, now I get it. How did I not notice it sooner? And I'll protect Tadase. I guess I'm left protecting Kachi. Tadase switches places. Tadase, switch places with me, please. Okay, I get it. Just don't do anything dangerous. Us dangerous? Never. You know, Ak, I'm surprised you're still alive. Heh. There are monsters down there. Oh, but you took care of it. Yay. I bet those monsters have been trapped down there since Teralolz got attacked. Wait. This was my home, but I'm not sure I'm ready to go in there yet. Take as long as you need to. Is there anywhere else you'd like to go? Fate of the world can wait. I want to look around still. Huh? But you said... What? Okay, so I guess her house is a mandatory location. I guess I had to visit all the other optional locations first? I don't know. Maybe you can only go into her house after you've done all the other events other than the shrine. Ha, beat ya, nobody can catch me. Back already, that certainly didn't take you very long. Yep, I outran them all. You and your stupidly broken stat growth. You could probably even beat me, so do you remember to get what I asked you to? Uh-oh. What was it again? Akira. Kidding, I'm kidding, of course I remembered. Honestly, and with all that running around, you got your hair messy too. But it was fun. I'm surprised old man Miyoshi gave this to us. He's really nice. Hey, can I play something? Can I? Echo, please! Pretty please with kittens on top? If it's something you want to do, then alright, go ahead. Yay, thanks, sis. This is where I used to live. Looks like it's seen better days, though. So this is... Potion was found. I wonder if this thing still works. You can try it, you know. It's yours, isn't it? Don't worry about it. If she doesn't want to play it, she doesn't have to. I never said she had to. I was hoping that was where the key was, but the key must be upstairs then. Echo? Akira, what's wrong? I had a weird dream. There was fire everywhere. It was scary. And when I woke up, I thought I could hear you crying. Is something wrong, Echo? No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me, Akira. I'll be fine. What about you? What of your dream? Lots of fire everywhere, and you were there too. I think it was in the forest somewhere. Echo, what's wrong? Akira, have any of your memories returned? What? I don't think so. Why do you want to know? Have you had any strange dreams? I usually remember them pretty well. I dreamt of a castle once. A friend was talking to me the whole time. And there was one in the town, but it wasn't surrounded by waterfalls like Teralolz. I was playing with a bunch of kids. I remember it was really fun. Is that right? Akira, I want you to remember this. Your dreams are only dreams, no matter how realistic they may seem. They are only dreams. Well, yeah, what else would they be? You're right, I'm just being paranoid. It's late, so go back to sleep, alright? Can I stay with you? I don't want to be alone right now. If you want to. Thanks, Echo. You're the best. Just remember, we still have to get up tomorrow morning and visit the shrine. We're still doing that? Every day. No, but sleep. Why am I seeing Zephyr's portrait there? My room is up ahead, and Echo is to the left. I might get nightmares a lot, so I usually end up staying with her. Until I got older anyway. Do you really have to show this noob your room? Why not? You've been in my room before, and it's not like there's anything left of it. Potion. Mine Echo's heights are marked here. They're a little faded now. Check. I got a little taller, didn't I? A little. The chest key. Okay, now I can open her chest. But what does it contain? Her sword? Maybe? What's the holdup? You want to go to the shrine, don't you? I just want to stay here for a little bit longer. I hope we don't miss our chance to get this chest. So stay here a little bit longer then. Thanks. What? Why is Zephyr the only one in my party now? This is where Akira lived. Then she also... I used to think Echo was really mean to you, but I guess in the end she had her reasons. Yeah, she didn't want any more magical meltdowns. I wonder if this thing still works. So you still liked it even after all of that? I'm a little surprised. You know, Echo, she once said to me, playing the piano is your favorite thing to do, right? Then go ahead. But that possessed feeling, I didn't realize that. My powers, that... It's alright. Echo sincerely wanted you to enjoy the music you played. I think that much at least is true. Oh, Echo. Why don't you play a song for her? Like you used to. What? No, I couldn't. I haven't played the piano since that day when... She's like that. Wouldn't she? Yes. Maybe, but... Does this advance the story if I picked yes? Uh-oh. For Echo, huh? Okay, Echo, okay, I'll do it. I hope it doesn't destroy the chest that I want to get. If it does, I have to reload. It might activate the shrine. Cause it to explode in a pillar of bloody light. It's time to get up. Akira, we have to get some going. Echo. Do I have to? Good, you're awake. You know the routine. Meet me at our parents' shrine. It's dark out, so remember, it's straight in across the bridge. Or you could wait for me. If I waited for you, I'd be here for a century. Now hurry on. Awake yet, Akira? Yeah. Do we really have to do this every morning? Echo, is this place really that important? You may not think so, but this is all we have of our parents. They gave their life so that we can be here today. You know, looking back, it really... the art style really did change a bit over the years, didn't it? Why would our parents make such a stupid-looking shrine? Akira, it doesn't matter what the shrine looks like. It's important to us. It's important to you. You never let me do anything I choose to do. I have a question, Echo. Why won't you let me do magic? A lot of the other kids in the village can, and I think I could too. You just let me try. You can't do magic. Please don't try. I couldn't stand it if... I won't get hurt. I'll even be careful for once. Akira. I can't be around you right now. Please leave me alone. Fine. I hate being here anyway. How's it raining here? I'm not really sure, actually. Can you feel... Never mind, it's probably just the rain that's making me think this way. Akira, about earlier. Sis, I really... I'm sorry. You okay, Akira? We tried. There's... Please forgive me, Aiko, Mom, Zephyr, Doken. I couldn't wait any longer. My little sister, sorry, so sorry, Akira. You'll be on your own now. Have courage and be strong. He's here already. Good timing. Echo. This happened before, right? What? What the? Echo. What happened to you? You aren't going to interfere. She hasn't gone near a piano since her sister died. Besides, I miss hearing her play. Sister died? I remember now. Echo, what you said to me back then. Stay true to yourself and nothing can hurt you. Akira. Zase. Thanks to Zase, just felt weird for a sec. It's since Echo died. Echo died. Don't worry, you're okay now. Come on, let's leave. There's no way. She never learned? I thought she knew. What did you do to her? I did nothing to her. So does it bother you that I'm the one she calls for help? What the heck are you talking about? Don't corrupt Akira any further. I don't know what you're doing to her, but I'll stop you. Zase. Zase, we need to go to the shrine now. I can feel it now. It's here. It's waiting. The boss, Akira. We need to go there. Right. Wait, why aren't you coming along? Oh shit. Is she gonna blame Akira for Echo's death? Because we still don't even know how Echo managed to revive Akira, since Echo did not really have strong magic to begin with. She's actually one of the lower tier characters. No, it's not true. She's a liar. It's not possible. If only the three of us. Akira, anybody home? You look at me when I got out of bed. Are you alright? You just saw a ghost face. Akira, you look dazed. Perhaps you should lie down. Kachi left to scout the shrine, but Akira, are you alright? So Kachi will be joining the party, huh? Akira, yo? Grab the loot. It might be critical to victory. It's a letter! Huh? Akira, I know you're the one reading this. Only you and your friends would break into the haunted house, steal my key, and open this chest. And if you're reading this, it means it already happened. Little sister, there's so much I wanted to tell you. I had so much I wanted to share with you, but I couldn't, and now. There's so much I wanted to write, but this seems like it should be mandatory. Akira, I was happy. After everything, I was happy. I was so happy that I lived and was your sister. There were times when I was angry at you. Times I hated you, times I resented you, but no matter what, I cared for you. I really love you, Akira. You're my sister through and through. In the worst case of events, I may already be gone from this world, so I'll leave you to your friends, your real family. Make sure to look after her, alright everyone? For me? But you can't be her forever, so let her make her own choices too, and take care of yourselves. And I'm happy you got to live, even for just a few short years apiece. I want to tell you more. I want to talk to you more. I want to be open with you, and be your real sister. I want to watch you grow up. I want to tease you when you like someone. I want to laugh with you at the stupid things we do. I want to be there for you when you need help. That's the relationship I want to have with you, little sis. Thank you for giving me a chance to try. Thank you for living for me, okay? And if I'm not with you, I promise I'll watch over you. Farewell, Akira, Melody, my sister. Akira, are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. This sounds mandatory. Sorry, can you guys leave me alone for a while? Yeah, there's no way this is just side content. This had to be mandatory. Echo. I never thought of you as any less than my sister. I realized early that it might not be true after all. We looked and acted nothing alike. But you always stood by me. When you were taken, I panicked. I couldn't imagine a world without you. I don't want to rely on people anymore. I'm just a burden to everyone. But still, you raised me because you wanted to, so I can't be completely worthless, right? So Echo, I'll do what you wanted me to for once. I'll live my life. I'm still scared. I still have regrets, but I'll live for both of us, like you did for me. Echo, if that's what you want, then I swear it to you. I don't really know how, but Echo, I'll do my best to be happy for you, so please, stop worrying about me and move on already. I can't meet you again if you don't. Right. The four of us, all standing in front of the Echo Shrine, trying again and again to break in and free her. It reminds me of that time. The only difference is this time, Zephyr's here too. The shrine feels kinda eerie, doesn't it? Don't it? Hey, you okay? We need to go into the shrine. Whatever you say, I'm right behind you. Are you gonna join the party or what? I guess not. I guess it's just gonna be the three of us then. I can double check, yeah. Akira, what are you going to do? Break it? Can you feel it? I'm amazed even I can't feel anything out of the ordinary, save a little weirdness. What about you, Zephyr? No luck, my senses have been dulled since we arrived. How convenient. I didn't realize it before, but this statue looks just like the one of the seals. And it's Annika! She's the one popping out of the statues, huh? As I thought. What's she doing? The gate! Akira, what is it you're doing? Gate, I command you! Open! What? Why are you opening it? I don't want to go back there. We're only like level 30 to 20 to 30. Where are you? It's pulling us in. A dungeon? Akira! Sorry. I need to see it for myself. Are you gonna solo this dungeon? Wait, but what? Wait, but there's too many party members. Agarays? No. No. Damn, you still want some, huh? This is wrong. It's not supposed to look like this. The gate isn't supposed to lead this place. What did I do? In this world, the darkness is key. When darkness is in control, the girl's world means nothing to me. What? Akira! Stay back! I can't! She? Why the hell did you stop me? It's easier rescuing one person than two. Damn it. An ever-consuming darkness. That's what this world is. I can't breathe. I can't see. Am I sleeping? I sense him. My friends need me. Agarays. He's got Akira. You simplistic mortals are so predictable. With this girl in my grasp, this world cannot harm me. I cannot be defeated. Not in this world of hers, nor anywhere else. Yeah, we get it. You're big and scary. I had enough of this guy. Let's beat the crap out of him. I think twice about that, half-breed. In this sphere I've created, any injury you inflict on me will be directly proportional to the pain this girl feels. But by all means, go ahead. Try it. I feel no pain. This is her world, after all. Damn it, we can't attack him. If we can't attack, what are we supposed to do? How weak of you, Agarays. As for you, my so-called son. That's Merrick, isn't it? It seems you've occupied my role as Overlord. That's not something a good child would do, is it? Shall I punish you? Your tricks won't work on me anymore, Agarays. A punishment suited for a king. Your kingdom. I shall destroy it in a single strike. I am all-powerful. I am a god in this world. Or the life of your precious Melody, whom at this very moment is in my control. Which would you rather save? As if you'd keep your word. Oh, on the contrary, village girl, I am more than willing to release one. If this girl dies, I will be released from this hellish place. If my kingdom shall fall, young Zephyr will have failed. Regardless, I'll get the satisfaction of seeing that traitor despair. Choose wisely, for it's the last move you'll be allowed to make. What do we do? No, we have to save Akira. Akira has to come first, right? Or else the world might be destroyed, right? Zephyr. I wonder, will a day ever come when you stop underestimating me? What kind of bluff are you playing? Sorry, but Akira will never be used as a point of weakness for me. You've miscalculated. You never put the life of your pretty little girlfriend in danger. You're fooling no one. Even I ship you two. You're the one who's the fool. If Akira knew you'd ask me to pick between her and my kingdom, she'd never let me choose her. Agarays don't know her at all, and that's your weakness. Zephyr, stop it. Everyone, just stay back. Attempting to kill me will end this girl as well, and trust me, dear son, I will always return. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to let you destroy my kingdom. But I'm not going to let the love of my life die either. I'll save both. Brace yourself. What? A one-on-one? Does the life of Melody mean nothing to you now? Call her by her name. Akira.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Did it work? Ruthlessness. You are my son. Damn. So much for that. He had the out to Exodia. What the hell? Did it crash? Why is it Damn. You. Trust me, it looks worse than it is. Akira wouldn't die that easily. She has the most hit point growth out of everyone, including Doken for some reason. How could you? Oh, come on! Tadase, stop it. He was trying to save all of us. Do you see her? She's covered in blood. There are no wounds. Zephyr, what'd you do? It wasn't strong enough to kill him. Damn. What the hell happened? It was a hunch. Do you remember what happened to Akira last year? Last year, when she got sick and went into a coma again. Was that Agiraze's doing? It seems that Akira's body is badly damaged. She'll slip into a coma to give herself time to recover. So we just... Oh, shit. No worries, the airship's a go. Good, is that all? I see, he was worried that Akira might fall into a coma for a third time. There's one more thing, about her. I was hesitant to report this to you before. I'm still not sure if telling you is the right thing to do. Isha. I couldn't be certain about it until now. Lord Zephyr, what I'm about to tell you about Akira. It may change the way you view her. We already know her body goes comatose and heals itself when injured, emotionally or physically. We've seen this time and time again. We figured that out last time. What is it you're trying to tell me? Are you absolutely positive you wish to know? Obviously. It already happened in the past, so it must happen. If it's about Akira, please tell me. Last year, when her friends found her unconscious in the forest, we couldn't figure out what was wrong, and she kept getting weaker. Until the point we thought we'd lost her. But then she woke up, perfectly healthy. And? What was the only change from before she fell asleep to the time she woke up? That was, they noticed her tail disappeared. Our dear Isha here filled me in on the details. That's when we assumed she reset. What do you mean? As in restarted? We think she died. Whatever injured her did severe damage. We believe the only way she was able to live was her magic. Put simply, her body reconfigured itself with magic, refreshing it to basics. But why didn't she grow a tail upon seeing another tailed creature? That strange tail of hers was a side effect of the cloning process. You could say she was born anew, I suppose. We're very certain that at some point, she did die, though she had no external injuries. She's perfectly alive right now. Her magic is far from used up. There's no doubt this could happen again. I can see why you didn't want to tell me this. You thought I might use this as some sort of advantage, didn't you? Use her as some sort of tool, right? Boy catches on fast. I don't think you would, but I didn't want to interfere. I also don't think she should ever be told about this. I'm not Agiraze. I'm beyond using other people as weapons. You attacked her on the hunch. You risked her life on that? I didn't have a choice. What would you rather I had done? Akira, what happened to her? This bastard tried to kill her. No, wait, so it was true. That man was here. So is it true then, Zephyr? Is it true you were the one who sent that leaf girl to attack magic? How do you... That is true, but... He wouldn't. Zephyr is one of us now, guys. Where are you getting at? Arbor, were you the one who sent that big guy to destroy my home too? Who killed all my friends? Choco. So the truth finally comes out, huh? Was it you, Zephyr, Leaf, and Aaron? They were only loyal to you. Why was it them? Kari, you too. You don't know. Zephyr, we need answers, huh? Were you the one who... destroyed Teralolz? So it was you. You're the one who orchestrated everything, weren't you? It was you who took Echo from us. You destroyed Arbor, attacked magic, and you're the one who killed Ia. I know that one for fact. Don't lie to us. It's been you all along. Teralolz was destroyed. I'm responsible for the destruction of Arbor as well. Choco, and magic could have easily ended up like that. I'm well aware. But Agarace controls people's minds. Wasn't he controlling you? Agarace had stopped being able to control me long ago. Really? Are you sure? All those atrocities are my responsibility. I was the one who caused them. Then when you sent me to Teralolz and told me to protect Akira, I trusted you from Kasumi's memories. I trusted you completely. Seriously, what is with your contradictory orders? Plot hole? Why would you... I've gotta go. Choco. Sorry, Akira. It doesn't look like I'll be able to stay by your side much longer after all. You're not telling us everything. Are you trying to make them hate you? I spoke the truth. You're hiding something. Akira wouldn't trust you so easily if you were for real evil. She doesn't know, not entirely anyway. Akira's going to be hurt by this, because of you again. It's because I almost gave up. Ugh. Akira, Kachi, go get Tera. Right. How are you feeling? Ugh, did a ton of bricks fall on my head or something? There was darkness. What happened? Never mind, I think I remember it. So you were conscious. You told me to brace myself, right? And you called out to me. I heard everything. Whoa. Akira, you're awake. Thank Echo. I finally lost you for real this time. You look sad, Kashi. What's the matter? We got into a bit of a fight while you were sleeping. What? Everyone, they... What happened? Akira. Thank God you're awake. I wasn't even injured. What's wrong with everyone? I can't go with you. Is the party splitting up now? Shoot, maybe I should have granted them at the canyon. What? Don't you know Zephyr, that guy? He's the one who destroyed Arbor. I refuse to be near him. Choco. Me too. Miki. He used that leaf chick to attack magic. He destroyed your home too, Akira. Miki. What's wrong with all of you? Zephyr is your friend, isn't he? They're not wrong. Akira, it was him who played all of us into his little game. But Agarace. He said it himself, Akira. Agarace hadn't influenced him. It was his choice to destroy this village, to kidnap Echo, to kill Ia. That was... Ia was an accident, I'm pretty sure. Haven't you noticed? He's been sneaking around even now. He's up to something. Why else did he want us to talk to Isha so urgently? Isn't that true, Zephyr? I can't... That murderer. It's his fault. Choco, Akira, why do you trust that guy so much, even after hearing all of this? I clued into all of that a long time ago, but Zephyr's our friend. He has long since made his choice. It's his problem to deal with the consequences now. Isn't that what you're thinking, Whip? You've been quiet this whole time. It's what Kasumi would think too. Doesn't that make sense, Kari? What about you, Akira? Even if it was, I can't judge someone for their past actions. I don't know why, but it's just not something I can do. If I did, I would never be able to look Echo in the eyes again. So she knows that she killed Echo's parents, I think. Yeah, Echo's parents were on that airship too, weren't they? I can't stay with you guys any longer. A killer. He's a killer. A bloodthirsty murderer who uses lives like pawns. I've gotta go. Goodbye. Sorry, I can't help you anymore. Zephyr, pray we don't meet again. Choco. Akira, come with me. What? That man can't be trusted. I can't let Choco run off all alone, either. Not when she's like this. I'm leaving too. I'm not sure what to do right now. I can't get my memories to show me the truth. We're coming too, Nikki and me. These last 4 years, all of our adventures together, didn't that mean anything to you? I believe in Zephyr. I trust Akira. Whip, are you with me? I know for certain Zephyr would never intentionally hurt Akira. I'll join you. Akira, what are you doing? Coming with your friends? Or do you really trust this monster more than your own family? I do trust him. I can't describe it, but right now I trust him more than your clouded judgment. It hurts that you aren't able to accept the past. Fine. You, fight me! Oh shit! What? Tadase, I don't want to fight with you. If I win, Akira comes with us. No isn't an option. Is he gonna have an instant death move? Because that's gonna be impossible for even Zephyr to win if Tadase gets lucky. If that's the way you want it. Hey, don't I have a say in this? Apparently not. Stay out of this, Akira. Let's go, Blondie. Aw, shit, who am I playing as? There's no way Tadase's winning. This guy's too high tier for you. He has way more hit points than the boss we fought. What the frick? Why? You know what? I should probably just use Guillotine. I don't have the MP to survive a long, drawn-out battle anyways. At least I have a slight speed advantage, but still, this is not good. Okay, I killed Zephyr. Was that meant to happen? Tadase, I know you did your best, but... even still, leaving is my choice. Even if he lost, the decision is up to me. So, would the dialogue change if Zephyr had won? Come on, Annika, we've got to catch up with Choco. But Annika wants... Shut up, I'm not letting you stay here with them. The whole party split into two. Akira, I'll be back for you, I promise. I knew this was gonna happen someday, that they have to confront the truth, but still, shit. Tadase, aren't we supposed to be friends? Corey, you're leaving as well. Sorry, Web, I know something's wrong, and the world might be in trouble, and we don't even know why, but I need to figure this out. Very well, be safe then. I'm sure everyone will reunite as one party someday, but still, damn, I'll look after her. And I'll look after them. You're leaving too, Tera? Tera, this is why I have to grind everyone somewhat evenly, because this shit happens all the time. I believe in Akira and Zephyr, but I'm willing to look after them for now. You'd worry about them, wouldn't you? So look after them. Aren't we a team? Aren't we supposed to stay together? We are a team, but sometimes we need to figure things out for ourselves, too. Sorry, Akira, I owe you a lot, but I'm needed with them, too. See you, Akira. Aren't we friends? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry, Akira. You don't need to be. You didn't do anything wrong. Why did you stand up for me? Why did you take my side? There aren't any sides. You're all my friends. Your friends weren't lying, Akira. I know that, but neither was I. Then why is it you still trust me? Because you're not as bad as you think you are. When Agare took me hostage, you didn't waver, even for a second. That's far from the truth. I was terrified. You came forward to protect us from Agare when nobody else would. It wasn't a choice. It was, because I heard you. You were right. I wouldn't have been able to face you if you just stood there and done nothing. You knew that, and so, thank you for saving everyone. But even so, I used you. I had no guarantee you'd be alright, and I'm sure you'd still felt my attack. That's true, but it doesn't really bother me so much. This strange body of mine, that can heal itself, I don't really get it, but if it helps someone, then I don't mind. I want to help the people who have helped me, so... Akira. Why aren't you angry? Huh? Who would I be angry at? Me, your friends, anyone. You don't seem mad at all. This whole time. You haven't gotten mad, not seriously, even once. Why is that? Except for at Agare's, he's a dick. I can't get mad. I can't because scary things happen when I get angry. People get hurt. I don't want that to happen. Not ever again. You've been holding your feelings back this whole time. Since Echo died, I promised myself I wouldn't hurt anyone again. I can't get mad or that might happen. It's better this way. You know what? There's this part of me that believes my friends. I really want to believe them. There's a part of me that doesn't believe you at all. But still, I trust you enough to tell you that. I don't understand what these feelings are. Akira. And yet, I'm telling you all of this because I trust you, and... I trust them too. I'm not sure what's bothering everyone right now, but I'm sure it'll come back. I know it. You'll trust anybody, won't you? Heh. So, I don't mind being a sacrifice. If you ever need to use me again, please do it. I'm serious. What was it? Nothing. Trying to follow your thought process is difficult. And what does that mean? I can't make heads or tails of what you say half the time. You said earlier that you heard everything, right? That's right. I heard everything. Why do you ask? It's nothing. I just remember shouting some nonsense in the heat of the moment. That's all. Not important. Okay. If you trust me enough to say I can use you without even giving a second thought, it means I have to do everything I can to stop that from happening again. I swear, Akira, I'll pull you out of this hellish spiral. Of course I've been saying that since we were children. Oh no, I'm controlling Tadase's party now.
Chapter 11. Discord.
Okay, but now that I'm separated from Akira, this is my chance to grind all the non-Akira party members. But wait, who's gonna take the ship? No. Are we there yet? Hello, Tadase? Don't worry, we'll be there soon. You said you had nowhere else to go, right? I bet you're just lost. When you said you had somewhere that you wanted to go, I didn't think you'd be dragging us aimlessly through such a dense forest. Dead forest, Choco. It's a dead forest. This forest may be confusing, but if you know the tricks, we'll get there in no time. And those tricks are, all I see are trees. If we look for an exit with a pillar, we should be able to find the right path. Then all we need to do is ABBA. ABBA? Oh, A-B-B-A. Is there a problem? Sounds like a tough puzzle. I heard about this puzzle in the forums. It's apparently really confusing. You sure you aren't just making things up here, there, buddy? I think I remember how to get to my hometown, thank you very much. Eek! Choco, are you afraid of lightning? No, now hurry up. We have monsters to smash. Okay, but you two can't run away forever. Why are there only 3 of us? Where are the other party members? I thought more people left the main party. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Gaia's Melody 2 Echoed Memories. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.